Hey, you guys, we're so excited that you're joining us today. This is my sister Connie from Arizona, and she has Connie in the Kitchen. If you've ever watched it or have not, check out her YouTube channel. And I'm so excited to have her in the kitchen this morning because this is the woman that I learned to cook from a ton.
Aww.
My mother also was an amazing cook, and we had beautiful meals growing up.
All the time.
But when you go to Connie's house, you always feel like a princess. And so
I put a crown on your head and everything.
yes, yes. So we want to talk about like the holidays are coming up.
Yes.
And the worst thing about the holidays is all the amazing food. Oh, the best and the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Calories galore.
calories galore.
Hard to say no.
Hard to say no. Amazing food.
And you don't want to deprive yourself.
And you don't want to feel guilty.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So what we want to do is, we want to talk about hummus for the holidays. And we're going to, Connie's going to show us how to make a homemade hummus. But you guys, anymore, hummus is like the bougie appetizer that everybody brings.
Well, and it's kind of gotten to where you just pick up a container and you throw some crackers on it and you call it good. And when it ever comes from plastic, you feel like, okay, I could have probably amped that up and done a little bit better. It ends up being chips and dip by the time you're done, unless you add a little something to it. So we're going to make it super easy for you today, but we're also going to amp up the appetizer so that at the end of the day, it really looks like you spent a lot of time working on something special for your guests or for that quick trip to somebody else's house for the holidays.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about calories today because every time I have found when you actually make your own food, you actually reduce your calories by almost a third, you guys. It really is amazing when you start to look at things because you're more in control of what you're putting into your food. And the other part of that is that when you go to holidays or friends or you're invited for dinner, I have learned to bring something that I feel like I can eat of substance, right? So that if there's something that's maybe not the best for your body type or what you're trying to eat, that you have something. Yeah, you really brought your own. And I learned that from a girlfriend who's a really clean eater. And she brings these amazing salads every time. So I'm an appy geek. I love apps. If you ever come to my house, there will be
an appetizer tray of all kinds of fabulous food.
Yes, before we even get to dinner, and then we're full. But anyway.
So calorie-wise, first of all, this has a lot of different things in it that you probably didn't need necessarily, and it's got a lot more calories. For 2 tablespoons, it's 80 calories, and who just eats 2 tablespoons of hummus?
Yeah, 81.
I would starve to death, right? You can't do that.
Right.
So that's that. Today we're going to make homemade hummus, and to do that, we're going to cut some of the fat out of what a traditional hummus recipe would be, which is adding that tahini. We're going to take the tahini completely out, so it's super, super fresh. So what you need for this today is garbanzo beans, but also cannellini beans. And those beans have a little bit creamier substance to them, so it compensates for the tahini that's not there. So we'll do 1 can of each of those. We're going to do some lemon, some fresh garlic, some salt, and some olive oil, and that's it. And it makes it so easy and fresh. And then we'll add a ton of things to it to give you all kinds of variations on what we're doing today.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. So she's going to tell me what to do because she's good at doing that.
I'm going to order you around. Guess who's the oldest? All right. So 1 can of garbanzo beans, and we're just going to throw it in our blender, and then 1 can of the cannellini beans.
And you guys, if you're at the store and somebody tells you to pick up chickpeas, hashtag garbanzo beans. That's what garbanzo beans are, chickpeas.
There you go. Okay, so do you want to do the juice of one of those?
Yes.
We're going to put a whole juice of lemon in here, and you can even do 1.5 because I just love the lemon in it. I think it feels really fresh. Okay. And then just a little pinch of salt goes in there. Salt with everything is yummy. And I'll cut some garlic while we're doing this. I try not to.
So when you're talking about salt, Connie, I know this is kind of a side note, but a lot of people say it's really important to have pink salt because it has more nutrients in it, and that the white salt actually has been bleached out a little bit.
Well, Himalayan salt is really good for you. Sea salt is great for you. Our body does need some iodine, so you have to balance that just a little bit with salt that has a bit of iodine too. Yeah. But all 3 are really good, and you usually have all of them by the stove, and whatever you want to use, you use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pink has a little bit more iron in it, I believe.
Yeah, and I think I actually have to take iodine because I don't get enough of that through the salt, and so generally they say the white salt has been bleached to the iodine, which is a really important part for your thyroid, you guys. That helps with your thyroid. Just good health, just good nutrients. Okay, I'm doing 1.5 lemons. Is that correct?
Yeah, do that. Then when you're doing garlic, garlic is kind of tough to get out of these little hard shells. You end up wrestling around with them.
Yeah.
So I just take the flat end of my knife and I put the garlic down so it's kind of at an arc. And I just hit it and it pops the skin right off. And you just peel it right off and then dice your garlic. And that makes it so much easier than trying to. Sometimes there is a gadget for everything in the kitchen. They have those rubber mat things that you're supposed to roll the garlic in. Right. Whatever. I don't use that.
No. I make the old whack-it mold.
The whack-it. That's what we just did.
Hey guys, if you're joining us live, we'd love to hear from you. Ask a question, comment, tell us where you're from. We are in Montana right now, and it's a beautiful fall. It's gorgeous, and so we are so in the holiday mood. In fact, to be honest with you, if I could, I'd put my Christmas tree up, but my husband won't let me. No.
I was driving from Whitefish up near Glacier Park the other day and coming down here, and the tamarack trees are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're bright yellow and oranges. Montana is beautiful this time of year. So.
It's like a painting.
It's the Bob Ross painting. Do you remember him from the? Well, no, you don't, because you're the younger sister.
So much younger.
Yeah. Now, does anybody remember Bob Ross? He used to have like a painting show, and he would just paint, and he made it look so ezy, like everybody could paint, and you couldn't. Yeah, even though you tried.
I've tried.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's not my gift.
Okay, so I put about 3 garlic cloves in here. We have the juice.
I could drink that.
Yeah, the juice of 1.5 lemons. And then I'm just going to put about 1/3 of a cup, maybe even 1/4 of a cup here, of olive oil in there.
Now here's the cool thing, you guys. We were looking at the calorie count, like Connie was saying earlier, and so you could have 2 tablespoons of store-bought hummus. And when we kind of figured out the calories for this, you could actually eat 1/2 cup of homemade hummus to 2 tablespoons of store-bought.
And that's more realistic, like.
Yeah, that's totally realistic. Okay. Yeah, you had it.
Did I? This way?
Yeah, like that. Okay, that's easy. Yum.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you taste?
Okay. I get to stick my finger in, or do I have to use a spoon?
Do you want a straw?
Do you want help? Okay.
This is one of those really well-rehearsed things.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it bright?
Yeah.
Yeah, and fresh?
Yes, I actually put a little bit more lemon juice and I stuck it in. Because I love lemon juice.
You're not supposed to do that.
It's amazing. No, I just gotta.
It's delicious. Really good.
No, seriously, it's really good.
It is good. Okay, so basically that's how easy hummus is. That's it. And you can put it in the refrigerator for a week if you want to, and pull it out and do things with it, and then take it with you on the next party that you have. So that's how easy that is. So we already put some here in a bowl. We're going to give you 3 recipes today. One is more of a Mediterranean hummus. One's going to be an Italian hummus, and one is a Mexican hummus. Did somebody ding us?
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Is that called a computer? What's it do?
We got donged.
Okay. So
I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see what we're doing. Let's just pull it.
Hard to believe I did TV for my entire career.
Yeah.
What's that there fangled thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with this one. This is going to be the Mediterranean. So what we have for this is cucumbers. We're going to use the cucumbers as chips. So that's going to help us with our low calorie. Okay. We want to cut some chips for us. Chips. Yep. And then we have Kalamata olives. And we have some feta cheese.
Yum.
Yeah. And a little bit of parsley just to give us some more pretty green on top. And tomatoes.
Okay, so when I was buying tomatoes for you, I bought on the vine, and you guys know if you leave them on the vine and they don't touch something, they actually store longer.
Yeah.
I learned that when I was in Italy. And but
don't touch something like just hold them like this.
Well, yeah, if you can hang them, like
I'll be in bed in a few, babe. We're almost done.
I mean, if you could like hang them up on, like you could hang them on a hook or something.
Like a banana hook.
Like a banana hook. Yes, that they actually will last longer.
Thank you for that.
Yes. But what's the difference between this one or like a Roma?
Well, Roma has, this one is going to be more for salads and things like that. Roma is really great for sauce.
Okay.
I like doing both in the oven. And but the one that is the best in the oven, if you're going to dehydrate them and really kind of soak them down, I've been roasting a lot of vegetables lately, and it's so easy to do. You take whatever it's going to be, and you just Put them into nice equal sizes. That's the key to all that. Add some olive oil and some salt and put it on a cookie tray. That's the other part because they have to dehydrate just a bit in the oven as they roast, and cook them. And Roma tomatoes have better flavor when you roast them down. Okay, so I like those, and I like these more for salads or salsa appetizers. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, and the other thing that I do a lot with, because sometimes you can't get through all your produce and then they sit in the rotter, which is the drawer.
Yes, I hate that.
Is before they go crazy and turn, throw them in a baggie and throw them in the freezer. And then every once in a while, like once a month, I'll pull it all out. It's celery, it's ends of potatoes, it's anything, the rest of the parsley, whatever. And I stick it all in a big, huge pot, and I make soup with it.
Yes, yummy soup.
And it's so good.
And it's so healthy for you. And you guys, I made that for you a couple of weeks ago when we did the 300-calorie meal. I made that for dinner.
Rotten vegetable soup.
Rotten vegetable soup.
It was delicious.
Yes, but actually, you can eat a hefty bowl of that and add a little chopped chicken into it. Minimal calories, amazing flavor, lots of herbs into those. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Is that too many? Because
I think so, because we're going to have to eat for TV time.
Okay. I know. I'm always a little over the top. So.
That's our Italian.
Yeah.
If 2 is good, 20 is great.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, so that's perfect.
So I'm going to show you guys what we did. I just sliced those up. Looks like simple, little chips.
Yep.
And you can do them thin, thick, however you choose. And then, Connie's going to dollop?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Put a little dollop on your...
And I say go, or kind of get the whole thing because we want this stuff to stick to it. Okay.
So more is better here.
Yeah, a little bit. Not remember they have to eat it, so we can't be too messy. But we're trying to get as much kind of glue on there for our stuff as possible. Right. Okay. And then we're just going to go around.
That's too much glue. Sorry.
Yeah. That's going to be somebody's party dress.
I'm so sorry.
That's going to be more than our 80 calorie allotment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that does look like, because, this is probably a teaspoon. This isn't even a teaspoon.
Nah, we know a lot of people think that. So
yes. Okay. Yes. My husband, he can put his whole fist in his mouth and he knows it. Can he? Yes.
Well, he'll be happy you shared that.
Well, he knows. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah. Well, that is
it's a gift. Some of us are gifted in various ways.
That's to make sure.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, you have a husband and a dog.
Yes, and I apologize. They're coming in, making a little noise. All right,
good.
So now
there's that. Then let's put a little bit of this on, and I think we can chop those up just a tiny bit more. Okay. Olives because they've got a lot of flavor to them. Okay. And then I'm going to stick just a little bit of this feta cheese on here.
I love the saltiness of Kalamata olives.
Yeah, me too. And this is feta. Feta is a super salty cheese too. So we're really kind of just doing the Kalamata as an accent.
Is it bad when you drool on the food you're making?
If nobody sees it, it doesn't count.
I promise you we won't drool.
Actually, you know what I just watched last night?
What?
The Help. Have you ever seen that? She puts a little mystery something in the pie. Remember that?
Oh, I do. Yes, I did.
We are not doing that. You can come to our house anytime. The food is all good.
Yes.
If we eat it, you can eat it.
Yes. And we're clean freaks, so our kitchens are really clean, and that's important. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, and you could just do just like a couple because it's kind of just a...
It's just the color.
Yeah, it's the color and just a tiny salt.
Sorry.
That's okay. And then we're going to throw some parsley on there.
This is fun cooking in the kitchen. Hey, you guys,
Yay.
Do you cook at home? What's your favorite recipe that you like to cook?
Yeah, share with us something easy so we can run out the door with it.
Yeah, because maybe what we'll do is we'll make that happen.
Oh, use it.
Wouldn't that be
assignment? Yeah, we can do it for that. Makes it easy for us. So let us cheat from you.
Tell us what to do.
Yeah, tell us what to do. We're monkeys here. Yeah. We can do anything. We just have directions. Okay, so there we go. There's this appetizer.
Beautiful.
Do you want to take it closer to the camera?
Yes. Okay, I'm coming around.
All right. Very good.
Okay, nothing like a close-up here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
Good.
Oh, okay, now it's
and it's a tossed salad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Awesome. All right.
Yay. All right, so we're on to the next thing, and I'm just going to clean up a little bit here for 2 seconds while you entertain. So, hey, you were in my neck of the woods this last week.
I was.
What'd you do?
I actually went and led worship at Fountain Hills Church.
Yeah.
And then got to teach a women's Bible study, which was really fun. So, and I laid in the sun. I did have to do that.
Did you do that? I feel like you were so busy. I didn't even.
I was. I actually got to hang out and catch up with a girlfriend real quick, and we actually sat out in the sun to catch up. You know, and that.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
got sunburned. In fact, it felt really hot down there. It was kind of interesting.
Well, it's Arizona.
Well, I know, but it was like exceptionally, like where you feel like you're a little bit overburned.
Oh yeah,
but that happens quick. Yeah, that happens quick.
Okay, so now let's go to our next little thing. We're on to here. Woohoo!
Hummus number 2. Should we hang on to this?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so this one would be with crackers, and the crackers are the vegetable, right? And maybe one more paper towel.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I am sous chef.
Getting it all cleaned up here.
Yeah. She does good, doesn't she?
Okay.
She must have done this before.
We're on to the next thing.
All right.
The next one is Italian. Oh. Okay. So, what do we sing? This one, we could sing Volare, but I only know the first part. Volare. Okay, so now let's do this one in a dish.
A really pretty dish.
Yes, because that one was one that you would eat with your hands. This is one where.
Sorry, I meant to do this.
Oh,
how's that?
Yeah.
Voila.
Okay, so when you're doing it this time, you want like a flatter dish so that you have more surface to scoop, right? Because everything's going to be kind of pretty up on top. Don't do a tall, skinny dish. Do a wide dish.
Be creative.
Yeah. So let's start with the hummus on this one.
Should we do homemade hummus on this one?
Yeah, let's do this one.
All right. Here, I'll get it.
Well, there. Okay.
Okay. I got it.
Stick it in there.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to chop up.
Sorry.
Some of these for you.
Ooh, I like the consistency of this.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes. Okay, so, do you want more?
Sure, just a little bit. More is good. Even more than more is good.
Right. You guys, this is so easy to put together in the morning too. Stick in the fridge or the night before, like if you have even a work party.
I like the garlic with it. It needs to sit for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, then this is going to get really complicated.
Oh gosh.
This is
go slow.
Yeah. Sun-dried tomatoes. That's all we're doing. Just get some sun-dried tomatoes with oil.
Ooh, yeah.
Right? And I think I'll take a few more of those if you have them. Do you have any?
I bet we do.
Okay. Well, call the help.
Help!
Where's the butler and the maid when we need them?
I know where they are.
Did you have to think about that for a minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they come in a jar, so they're very easy.
Yeah. So just drain them a little bit and stick them on there. I do that. Dish. Okay, those. All right. Then
Draining.
I'm going back to Arizona tonight.
I know.
10 o'clock.
You guys, I was actually supposed to be in Arizona doing this in your kitchen, which is amazing, but you are in my kitchen today.
You've been busy with family affairs.
Yes, and it's an honor to have you in my kitchen.
Thank you.
Yeah. We've made a lot of fun things here.
We have. Okay, so you've got this kind of, the pretty Italian colors. So you've got the green and the red there. The red is there. And then we're going to just chop a little bit of this basil. And you can sprinkle some pine nuts on there if you want to. And actually, you know what? Let me do the basil first, because sometimes those pine nuts get lost in the hummus because it's kind of the same color.
Right.
You can do just about anything you would want to there. You can even do hummus as dessert, which people may not even think about, but you can make a thing of hummus and then put some honey and some sliced almonds and a little bit of cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
And berries, yeah. Exactly.
Make it a dessert hummus.
There you go.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of like also, if you wanted to, you could put some sliced like Asiago or some sliced Parmesan on top of that.
So I'm just going to put
just
like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, looks pretty and easy.
Easy peasy stuff.
Better not tip that too much more because it moves around.
Yep. And then we are destined to throw something on the floor. Do you want to do some crackers with this one too?
Yes.
Okay, so we have some nut crackers. Okay. That I think would be good because then have you seen these? They're the Blue Diamond almond nut thins. This is not really actually an ad for them, but I do like them because they're high in protein, low in carb.
And these have a hint of salt.
Yeah, they do. They're satisfying, right?
Yes, they are. They're so good.
So we can stick those on that part.
So glued in, is, like she said, made of almonds. Look at how crispy nice they are.
Yeah.
You want one to try that?
Yeah. Oh,
amazing.
Should I put some hummus on it?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how beautiful that is.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
All right. Can you do that? You want to show that one?
Yeah, show and tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Go show everybody.
Show and tell, you clean.
Okay.
Coming around.
How did I end up with a cleaning job?
I don't know. I am actually your. Okay, coming through. Show and tell. Isn't that beautiful, you guys?
Isn't it pretty?
Okay.
And that, I mean, really, that took us 2 seconds to do.
Yeah.
And it's so much better than going, hey, we're here.
Yes. And it looks homemade. It looks like you know, food is about, you know us, food is love.
Yeah.
It's a love language. And so when you take a little time.
A good visual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it looks like you invested in people, and you do, and it doesn't take a ton of work.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, I don't know, I love details. I think everything's in the details.
I do too.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the next thing
now we're going to do is Mexican, right?
Mexican.
We're giving a little Hispanic feel to this.
You good?
I am.
All right. Just look at the rock and roll.
All right, so for the next one, and so we had this one in a big, long, skinny dish, which is kind of fun because it's long like a zucchini, and we served it with zucchinis.
Oh, brilliant,
right? I meant to do that. And it's green on top like the zucchinis.
Mm-hmm.
Zucchinis grow in Italy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thought a lot about how to do that one. And then this one took us hours to come up with.
Yes, this was intense, you guys, so feel love.
I said, do you have a dish? And she said, how about this? And I said, that looks like a margarita glass. Let's do it.
Mexican margarita.
Right? So sometimes think of the dishes that you have and figure out if there would be a theme to them. This I like because it's up high and you can put all the other things down below. Super easy again. We're going to do more hummus in here.
Yep.
Is that the extra?
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So we'll throw that one in.
This one?
Sure. Okay. Right on top of there. And then sometimes when you're in a glass dish, the secret is don't smush the sides because you want to get like a kind of a pretty little.
That's a technical term. Smush.
Yep.
Okay.
So it goes in there. And then we're going to drain these beans just a tiny bit more because sometimes they can get a little bit soupy.
Okay.
These are just black beans, canned black beans.
Black beans are so good because they're a good protein on top of a protein. Ooh, look how pretty that's going to be.
Right?
Yes.
And then we're going to kind of just flatten that out just a tiny bit. Okay.
Want to see what she's doing?
Ta-da.
Okay.
Then we're going to take the guac.
Guacamole.
And we're going to put the guac in there too.
Oh, it's got some lemon juice on it.
Yeah, we kind of do that. And I kind of like it if it's not, you know, like the 7-layer bean dip where it's all just smashed down. I kind of like it stacked where you have colors there.
Yes.
Okay, and then the next thing, we're actually going to take a little juice off of the salsa.
And you guys, what we're trying to show you is this is a really fast way that you can take just regular
Hardens. Where all the hardens? Yeah.
Yeah. So what we were doing is we literally took regular hummus.
Sorry, I should use my spoon.
Yeah, it's okay.
Smashed it down.
It's okay. I know you cleaned your fingers.
I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know about today.
So all we did is we just took plain hummus and we stuck it in a really pretty bowl. And then, you know, if you're in a hurry, there's spicy guacamole you can get in the store. You can get salsa. So literally what we're trying to show you here is how do you, if you are running, low on time, like all of a sudden had to be somewhere, throw some hummus in the bottom, black beans, guacamole, a little bit of salsa, throw it on a fun plate in a fun little dish here. And then we're going to add a couple different options. Sorry. Wow. So here's some lime chips. What else should we talk about?
The spicy crackers.
Oh yeah. So maybe you're not a chip fan. There are chips that you can get that with 3 ingredients. It's just the corn, the oil, and the salt. And those, not to eat in excessiveness, but are nice to have. These have a little bit of lime on them. And then this is just like a multi-seed cracker. Again, it's a little bit spicy. Sure. But it offers really great crunchy option. You know, as you are doing some of your, I don't know where I put all my cucumbers, but if you had extra vegetables, you guys, vegetables would be another option you can pop on there.
Yep.
So you have a healthy choice if you don't want to do the the chips at all.
It's nice to have a little of those, no matter what, with your crackers as a combination.
Yeah.
It helps people go, oh, I don't have to eat that with a cracker.
Right. And again, you're getting your vegetable and some good protein into your body.
Yep.
And if you, I mean, not that you're going to eat a half a cup of this, but again, if you're out having dinner somewhere and you want to enjoy the company and eat together, enjoy some hummus and vegetables. And then, you know, if you got home, have a salad if you didn't have everything else that you wanted to have. So,
Right.
So lots of options.
So that's that. We hope that that was a fun recipe for you. We'll post some of those as well, just in written form, so that you can have them as a script under this live video. But we thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions and you've posted them along the way, we'll answer those for you as well.
Yes. So hummus for the holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy
Thanks for
holidays.
joining us.
Yes. I'm going to